Can we practice yoga during menstruation? Especially if you're having back pain, stomach pain, and uterine prolapse, that is sagging of the uterus. Yes, we can, being mindful about the practice and being kind to yourself. What to understand first? Now, menstruation is a time where the body naturally detoxifies and also takes some rest. The body's pelvic and the abdominal regions are more sensitive. Now, here are a few yogic practices which you can do during your menstruation cycle, which can help you to soothe the cramps, improve the blood circulation, reduce the lower back pain, and make you feel more energetic. So let's head from Supta Baddha Konasana. Lie down on the back first. Yeah. Okay, let's place the mat as you drop down below the tailbone. Lift the buttocks. Place it under the tailbone. Push the pelvic onto the tailbone. Okay, and as you push the pelvic onto the tailbone, fold the legs into butterfly. Okay, maintain the tailbone tilt. Okay, close your eyes gently. Either you can use your hands onto those pelvic bones just to relax the sockets. Close your eyes. So, a very good practice to be done during your periods, during your cycle. In spite of having pain or lower back issues or cramps, this will help you to improve the blood circulation. Close your eyes and try to do a few breaths here. You can also adapt a variation where your arms can go over the head. Supposing if you're lying in this position and you have any strain on the inner thighs, in between you can stretch out the legs and again gently take a moment to breathe and again you can fold the legs. So like this you can repeat this, and if you feel comfortable you can take at least a minute of stay in your cycles. Okay, so very good practice to be done during the cycles, which will improve the blood circulation in your pelvic area, and it will also rest the pelvic area. Relax. Open your eyes and you can come out slowly. I'll just pause and come. It really relaxes, right? So let's start from Vajrasana for this pose, supported child's pose. Usually a lot of anxiety is there during this time. So to calm down the mind and to rest your third eye region, this pose works wonderfully. Use anything like a rolled mat ahead of you to support the center of the forehead on the rolled mat. So use your hand support on the floor from Vajrasana. Drop the center of the forehead. You can adjust the mat, and then as you drop, try to leave the forehead heaviness onto the mat completely. Take a few breaths here, and then once you're comfortable, take your arms gradually behind, arms facing up. Relax the shoulders and try to relax the neck. Hold on to this pose with calm, steady breath for at least a minute, and after a minute, you can slowly once again use your hand support and lift your head. Continue to close your eyes and slowly come up to sit in Vajrasana. Enjoying that calm state of mind and effortless breath. Next, restorative pose. We will be doing legs on the wall, which is also called as Viprita Karni. So lie down against the wall first, gradually. Use your one hand and use your one leg. Slowly start moving perpendicular to the wall so that you can completely come on the mat. Okay, most of the time for most of the people, the hips will not touch to the wall. So, and if the hips doesn't touch the wall, your pelvic will also not relax, your lower back will also not relax. So in such cases, use an object below your tailbone. It can be a rolled mat, it can be a block. Okay? Just below the tailbone, where you can gently slide a little more closer to the wall. Sinanchuru. Sinanchuru. Yes. Now, similarly, like we did in Supta Baddha Konasana, you need to press. Can you feel the relaxation? Yes. And just keep the legs up on the wall. You need not do anything else here. Yes, a few variations what you can adapt after placing the mat is you can again do a reclined bounded angle. Okay, that is Baddha Konasana here. So stay for a minute here, close your eyes, do deep breaths. Okay, this will improve the reverse blood circulation and will also reduce the fatigueness in your leg and your lower back. Okay, it will also reduce the lower back pain. Once again, whenever you're comfortable, the legs can stretch again up on the wall. You can do these variations 2-3 rounds or simply stay with the legs on the wall, eyes closed, natural breath. So one more movement, you can say a little bit of dynamic movements, which is a must so that your spine gains mobility, because there is a lot of soreness in the spine during this time. So we'll start with gentle cat and cow breathing. Okay, from Vajrasana, slowly you will come on to tabletop on all your fours, where your shoulders and your wrist will be in line and where your knees and your hips will be in line. Start with a gentle extension. You need not force the movement here. Just allow the spine to become naturally curled here as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, slowly and gradually pull the belly in. Gently. Okay? Try to be kind to yourself in these days. Again, once again, with slow inhalation, with slow exhalation. You can repeat this for 2 sets, say about 9 to 10 rounds in each set. Once you finish one set, make sure you go back to the resting position, Adho Mukha Virasana. Extending and relaxing. This is a wonderful practice to release the soreness in the lower back, which usually we have during the cycles. So last but not the least, to bring a little more of stability in your pelvic and your lower back, in the lying back position, we will be doing some pelvic tilts in bridge position. So try to keep your feet and your knees shoulder width apart, hands aligned besides your body, shoulders open, gently tuck your tailbone and gently lift the back, that's it. And again drop the back, release the tailbone. So yes, again tuck the tailbone, lift the back, drop the back, release the tailbone. So this will help you to reset the pelvis and reset the lower back. Again, gently up, gently down. Okay, the practice looks very mild, but it has a profound effect internally in the system, gradually. And you can repeat this for about 9 to 10 rounds, 1 set or 2 sets, depending on how comfortable you feel as you're doing. As you end the practice, try to just drop the legs side to side, giving the gentle twist in your lower back. Okay. Try to enjoy the stretch. As I've mentioned, try to be kind to yourself. Breathe properly as you do the stretches. And just 5 minutes to 10 minutes of this practice will bring your energy back into the system. Now, along with these restorative poses, you can also practice a few breathing techniques which will be helpful to bring hormonal balance and also bring some ease into the emotional balance. You can try a few belly breaths, so closing your eyes, just using your hands on the belly. Allow the belly to bloat, allow the belly to sink. Gentle belly breaths you can try, a few rounds. Then you can also try Nadi Shodhana, so alternate nostril breathing. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right, inhaling to the right, exhaling to the left. Remember, Nadi Shodhana without retention is helpful during menstruation. Avoid Kapalabhati or Bhastrika during menstruation. Instead, just without being judgmental about your breath, you can simply try and observe the breath getting still and effortless for a couple of seconds, which will bring a good refreshing mood and which also releases any kind of emotional stress. Yoga can help you to strengthen the pelvic floors after your menstruation. Let me know if you need a post-cycle flow. I'll be happy to do it. Thank you.